small cocktail.
Okay, who are you?
Small? You can call me Seymour Stone. Don't because my badge is called. Because if you go by the badge, it's Big Brass Cobra. Or to the singles, it's short for BBC.
Remember, it's both tank blower.
All right.
I felt that from here.
All right. How does the show usually open?
Well, it starts with a. We gotta have the themes at first.
Well, we do need the theme. Who knows the theme to this silly show? Ready? And 1, 2.
Draggor's birthday.
I'm sorry, Benster.
I forgot.
You're wearing green, and it's KO, and it reminded me of Leafy. Fuck you.
This had nothing to do with KO for once.
Thank you.
I know.
This time.
He's doing it. Or come up on stage and do it for us.
Oh yeah, this is going to work out well.
Doesn't
I love this.
everything.
Are you kidding me? This is called audience participation, or as we call it, why we ended up in jail. All right, and the theme song. It says that smooth intro.
Bum, 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 ba, ba, da, bum, ba, 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 da, bum, ba, da, 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 bum.
Hello, welcome to the Dragon Show. That's Dragon Fair Together. This is Draggor. This is Alkali.
I'm not here.
And we're here at Anthrocon 2017.
Probably close the doors.
The BBC and WWF.
What?
Alkali, should we close the doors?
A small white cock and misspelled everything. Bro, homie, bro, you got a little dick.
Wow.
Oh, it's because we're friends.
I know.
No! Do not agree to that! Stand up for yourself!
Wait.
Smack him with your... All right, we're going to continue the show.
For the first time, we opened on topic.
Wait,
Baseball's about a bat and 2 balls.
there you go. That's right. I got many stares because we are in Pittsburgh, but I am representing, ladies and gentlemen. Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go!
Really?
Something about Chicago, and baseball is gay,
What
and
about the White
everybody is
Sox?
sexted. And
White
Bullets.
bullets.
Speaking on behalf of the White Sox, the White
Speaking on behalf of
Sox.
the White Sox.
No, they're bad. Don't speak on them.
Hey. Sports ball!
Yes.
Sports ball! The international sign of homosexuality. So what do you think of
That
your
was
local
football.
sports team? Sports ball! Football!
Football.
That's how I usually respond to my coworkers.
Shut
Like,
your face.
did you catch the basketball game last week? Oh yeah, that first down past the goalie was really intense. I root for the He works at Foot Locker. He has tasteful shoes.
You only like the because of the gear.
I'm gonna just let this joke keep going. And why is that, Draggor?
Because you need people to man your basement.
That was good. When I destroy you tonight, I want you to remember this moment.
Climax to
Hey,
pass.
Ellis recorded for us.
You are all way too accepting of this shit. Guys, before we go any further, I just want to tell you, Xander wanted to be here. It absolutely broke his heart that he couldn't. We've been talking all night. Unfortunately, this week, his job told him that he was absolutely not able to take vacation this weekend. We tried everything we could, but he could not be here. He wanted me to pass along to all of you guys that it breaks his heart that he can't be here. You guys mean the world to him. He loves Anthrocon. He loves the crowd that shows up at Anthrocon. So guys, he's going to hear this recording. So can we all get a big old chippies for Xander? What? 1, 2, 3. Chippies!
Wait, do it again. Look what I
What
just
the
did.
fuck? It looks like... no. You shouldn't know what that looks like. We're good.
Is that what it looks like?
Did you say, what do you do all day?
I said, what if we do want to know?
Oh, what have you...
Turn it around.
Change it. Like,
Turn it around.
it's pretty obvious.
Why don't we all just go
It's
on?
really off the screen. We do not show pornography during this panel, so let me show you Draggor's cell phone.
Shiny and Crow. Dude, who here has not fantasized about Colossus's ding dong?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't want your fantasy to rub off on me.
That is the first time in your life you have ever said that, and it was a damn lie.
So guys, is everyone having a good Anthrocon? Yeah! How do you like this room that we're in?
It's better. It works.
There's a lot of room in this room, isn't there? Who was that? Whose line? What the fuck? I'm pretty sure they're rolling dice at this point. It's like, let's see if Alkali's fun. Yeah! 13!
On 2d6.
Of course it's what do you roll?
A d20. You are not Tom. You are not allowed to start throwing chairs, you asshole.
Oh my god, do they know about Tom?
Who here knows about Tom from First Square?
Yes, we have a new story!
Yes!
Shit, nothing has been happening to us. Like, what are we gonna tell him? He's like, let's get drunk and make shit up. Like, make shit up so we tell him later? He's like, nope, if we get drunk enough, we will make a story. So there we were. First Squared, year one. Some of you know the fire team. They're a bunch of my Nero friends. They're not furries. They come to the convention with the sole purpose of making my life a living hell and making the convention better. And it's your job too. They are one. I'm going to just hold this here. I want you to stare directly into this. I want you to stop staring directly into this. What they do is they basically are my backup for everything. Any kind of small project, that's what they do, and they are dynamite at it. Instead of being like somebody who works in registration, they are on duty 24 hours a day doing small... Oh, did I not tell you you run registration now? Have fun.
Wait. I know you're going to like it anyway, but I'm flipping you off a third time. It's called a hate boner.
Let me get a magnifying glass and I'll figure it out. Whoa. I'm kidding, it's hiding behind his balls. So we decided that this team, they were going to be our guys for just Johnny on the spot. They worked, and it's incredible, 13 hours on Saturday doing jobs, none of which took more than 5 minutes. They were everywhere at this convention. They were run ragged, but that's what they were there for, and I love them to death for it. And on Saturday night at First Squared, I always throw a thank you gathering with my home bar. And that's a large bar. And I walked into the room, and Tom was the first one there, and I said hi to Tom. It was nice to see Tom. Tom says, nice to see you too. Move! And went and got a bottle of, I don't know. It moved faster than the speed of light into his tummy, and I could not see the label. What I could see was the aftermath. Because at one point, Steve had said, you know, we could use a little more open space in this room. Tom goes, I got it. Does that help? No. It's like, oh. Bam! And gets the other one. Like, okay, you need to stop there. It's like, I'm sorry, I'll fix it. He built a fort out of chairs. If you haven't met Miko, my roommate, Miko the mouse, he's a tiny little guy. He's actually, like, he's tiny to me because I'm 6'8". It's just that he's
taller than me.
He's been on Cooking with Alkali a few times. People meet him for the first time. Like, holy shit, you're really tall. He's like, yeah, I'm like 6'1", like, yeah, we've only ever seen you standing next to Alkali. Oh. But he's a skinny little guy, he's a little mousy guy. So they put him on top of the throne of chairs. And here it is, 2 round tables, 6 chairs, mouse on top going, squeak! Squeak! Showing his dominion over everyone and Swiss cheese. And that's when the hotel liaison walked in to see if we needed anything. And went, gentlemen, this has to stop. And Tom went, would you like to be queen? You must only overthrow the mouse. Down with the mouse! Down with him! Walked out of the room screaming down the hallway, down with the mouse! Down with him! and from inside the room, and I'm outside, I just see Tom went down with the mouse, and inside the room went, squeeze! And my liaison walked out of the hallway, made eye contact with me, and said, fix this. Or you don't get to drink anymore. I shot Tom. I want my booze. That was year 1. Year 2, we have a saying at Nero. It's not a tradition until it happens twice. He chose to start a tradition. Because when I walked into the room, the first thing I heard was, heads up, chair! Like, has he been drinking yet? He goes, no, I wanted a tradition, and sat down and was very well behaved. Except for the slight dent in the wall of my hotel.
Oh no.
Wait, I forget. Was it year 3 or year 4 he actually shot put the chair?
That was year 4. He was very drunk. Yeah, we love Tom. He's an interesting individual. We've known him for. He's one of those guys that he'll be walking around like, oh man, I'm bored. What do you want to do? He's like, strip club. Like, well, we have 2 homosexuals, 2 heterosexuals. We don't really want a strip club. You can go to the strip club. He's gonna be so tired when he gets home. Miss Tom.
Hey, he showed up at MFF.
Yeah. You guys, like, just to give you an idea of some of the outside of the fandom, I deal with a lot of people outside of the fandom, bringing them into First Square, because I have a huge group of people that I do LARPing with that will support me because I've been running their game for years. And they show up, and it's always the same thing. Like, oh yeah, I'll help you out your weird thing. Man, this is so weird. She's hot. She's a cat, huh? Cats have boobs. I would tap that kitten. I would tap that kitten. I would make her purr like a Cadillac.
Oh, please.
And then all of a sudden, next year, I'm like, oh, we've got like 8 people helping. We don't need you. But can I show up? Like, oh, did you have a good time last year? Like, I don't remember last year. I was drunk for 3 days. It's the greatest thing ever. Wait, you don't remember anything? Like, I showed up to your con, and then you said we made $15,000 for charity, I vomited 7 times, and my wife hates me. It's a great day. Didn't Nick accidentally lose a hat in the shower?
Is that soggy wrap thing that's in Lost and Found?
Yes!
It has mold on it. It's moving now.
I named it Ted.
No, he actually, is a fur trapper or something in Nero, and no one told him that he wasn't actually supposed to go kill squirrels?
He did not kill squirrels.
No, he found a dead one. Why are you over here? Get your ass over here so I can turn down the gain.
Booze.
If you guys didn't know, Alkali is really loud.
I had never
if you
noticed.
Get a chance. Have you guys seen the mixing board in main events?
Oh yeah.
That mixing board is probably more expensive than at least 3/4 of the cars in this room, and it has auto settings, which is really cool. He pushes the button, and all those knobs and things, they move on their own. He can make them do the wave. He made them just like, bam, 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 bam. And then he pushed one button, and all of them went to the very bottom, except for one, which was this far. Like, what's that? He goes, that's the Alkali setting. We keep having complaints about speakers popping after we send them back when you talk. Aw, I have my own setting.
Yeah, at this point, after Alkali abuses things, the speakers get endorsed by Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies.
Thank you. I gotta get, at least, I failed, I'm sorry. Wait, I need more of that.
Yeah, there you go.
So, you're wearing a jersey. Let's talk about the first time you realized sports ball wasn't for you.
Okay. Pinto. Pinto League is the league that you play in when you are too young to understand that you can tell your dad, no, I don't want to play baseball, I want to fuck guys. So I played in the Pinto League. Now my dad, now do not take this the wrong way. My dad is one of the most wonderful people I know. He is the most sarcastic, dry humor person out there. I love him to death. But he is very into sports. And I was not good at it. And this is what he called out one day. Just let him hit you with the fucking ball! Looked over at the parents on the stands. Well, I'm not wrong! And I'm just, that's his humor. That's how we talk to each other. I'm cracking up. And while I was laughing, the pitcher, who was also like, I learned a new word today! And boom. Oh. Pinto pitchers throw like fags. I can get hit by this shit. There is a record to this day for the Palos Heights Pinto League for Daniel Smith, taking a record 31 bases from being hit by a pitch. I am this tall. I have been this tall for a very long time. I wasn't quite this tall, but I was a huge target, and I just walked up to the plate, and I was like, all right, bring it. Yeah, boom! Yeah! I'm winning! What's up?
So you'd say you're experienced at getting balls to the face?
Honey, there's only one way to find out. Watch the video, it's on YouTube. So,
Speaking of your dad, did I ever actually tell you his first words to me?
I don't think so.
There was some party at your house, there was a ton of people.
4th of July party.
It was a 4th of July party.
Party.
I didn't know he was your dad, despite having seen the pictures. He was wearing a hat. It confused me. And I went...
Not a top hat, by the way.
I had a drink, and I went to offer him a drink. He's like, oh, hey, you're drinkless. Do you want this? And he goes, is it shit?
That is so fucking him. That is so fucking him. Is it shit? I would take him out to drink. Now, I drink a lot. Like,
Obviously.
thank
Had
you.
never noticed.
Thank you for personifying my problem.
You're welcome.
He's Irish, not a problem if you don't
He
hate
would
it.
have like a Manhattan with the following recipe. Manhattan, water, cherry juice. Like, no, I'm gonna make you a real drink. This would fuel my car, you little shit. Are you trying to get me drunk? No, Dad, why would I be trying to get you drunk? The inheritance comes when I die, not when I pass out, fucker. Okay.
We both have interesting family units.
Obviously.
Your dad and me have a relationship.
Whoa.
Not that
That does involve craps.
The fan fiction has already started.
Oh my gosh, look who's there.
Oh my God! Guys, get up here! Get up here! It's Zootopia!
Do you not know the character's
I
name?
can't
Clawhauser.
Don't call me out when I'm fucking up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Clawhauser! The chair breaks.
Just leave it. Just leave it. That's definitely him.
That was
Chair, it shouldn't be this hard.
That was very Clawhauser-esque. Guys, give it up for a favorite on the show. I'm so glad he could join us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Clawhauser, a.k.a. Antics. I'm just using them because it feels like there's a dick in my face.
Mine's on.
Hey, Gert.
Oh, they are on.
Who here saw Pandez's opening set tonight? How did he do?
That was our story. Fantastic.
Oh, you take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Put it on. Put it on.
Talking about condoms.
It's Pandez! Yay! And he's a ninja.
He's the only Eskimo.
He's the only Eskimo. The only one I know in my tribe. You're so young.
You have no idea.
No, we don't, because we can't see your facial expressions. Come on, ninja.
No.
A sexy.
Hey, Gert.
You can always tell the main character in the anime by who obviously goes to get their hair styled and goes, no, bigger.
Ryder!
I'm sorry, did you put some highlights? More highlights. I'm sorry, what color is my hair now? More highlights. I'm sorry, is that on the spectrum? More highlights.
Jesus.
I'm sorry to all of our listeners at home. If you are an Anthrocon, your ears would only be bleeding. Now I broke your computer. Oh, you guys listen to this shit on your phone?
Yes, so
The future!
don't worry, you're also destroying phones.
Where the fuck have you been?
Off social media for his whole life.
You know, that's where like all the dicks are now, right? It's on social media.
Tumblr.
The Dragget show's done today. I would like to... I actually just opened up my phone and there's a dick on it.
Wait, I want to see. Oh, you've shown better.
I've heard that before.
Actually, Xander's been trying. He's like, Alkali, you really need to get better at social media. What can I do to get you better at social media? I'm like, well, you could do it for me. Like, God damn it, fine! And then I look at my tweets and it's like, thank you everyone for listening to the show. I'm an asshole. Like, oh, he's good.
You could always get Fur to do it.
Where is Fur? Is he in here?
I think Fur is actually DJing.
Oh shit, is he? Oh,
I don't know when, but he does have a set list.
Right
He was
now,
tearing it in
actually.
our room.
You need to put the Twitter account away for a little while.
No.
No.
We made Fur the director of Twitter and basically social media for Fur Squared. And well, I've actually known Fur forever. Some of you might have heard the story. We met in the fandom when I first started, and hated each other. We did not get along because I was just coming into the fandom, but I had been running the LARP for years. So when I saw Lupus and Debula, I'm like, oh, this is something I could totally do. This looks like a lot of fun. I'm going to learn this and run it. And he was doing it at the same time, but we both have very similar but still different styles. Like, oh, I didn't like that. That was too plebeian. And then we'd be playing in the game together and trying to kill each other. And then one day we sat down and started drinking. The way to get new friends. Get them drunk and lose an article of clothing. And all of a sudden we're like, oh my God, how can we hate each other? We're so much alike, we're retarded.
Ain't
That's
that
how
the
we're
truth?
alike. Yeah, that's it. So like, you know what would be good on social media? And he's actually always like, Fur would be great on. So I'm like, yeah, let's give him the reins and see where this shit storm goes.
Honest to God, when I made the pitch to Fur, his response to me was, are you fucking serious? Are you that stupid? My answer was yes.
Some of the things that he has done this weekend is claimed that we own Anthrocon. What was it? First Squared would like to...
We give best wishes to our smaller companion con in Pittsburgh.
He's made far too many Kale references, but the all-time great was at First Square. When we're walking down the hallway, and Des, myself, Giza, Ed, a lot of people who run a lot of different conventions, and he turned around and looked at Giza. He's like, "Hey, Giza, check Twitter." And Giza looked out, and he saw that First Squared had tweeted at Anthrocon something. So Anthrocon tweeted back. So First Squared tweeted back. To which IFC got involved. To which Motor City FurCon got involved. To which Helifur got involved. To which AustraliaCon got involved. Eurofur. There were, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, was there not 12 different conventions by the end of this?
Including one that had been dead for 2 years.
That's
Ed was sitting there, and he's on his phone. He's tweeting for the Anthro account. He goes, you know, I still have the code to get into the Morphicon account. So he had to do it. It was literally the perfect thing. Morphicon, after years of not being alive, resurfaced with, everything's coming up now!
And they had a Twitter war. Now you have to understand, from everyone else's point of view, a bunch of conventions had just started talking with each other. What most people didn't know, 7 of them were in the same room and we were dying. We are losing our shit. Like this is, I mean, you have to understand, these are conventions. You guys see the polished surface that we hope that we want you to see. It's what we're trying to do. We don't want you to see some behind the scenes stuff, but every once in a while, stuff happens at conventions. We're gonna try to hide it, we're gonna try to make the problem go away, but that's what we do. It is stressful. But for those few moments, we were in charge of the universe, because all it was gifts. Just send out the gifts, baby. Yeah!
Oh, we dug deep into the meme reserves.
Holy shit. This gentleman over here is a meme genius. So finally, okay, guys, people are starting to ask questions on Twitter. We need to end this. How do we end this? Oh my God. What if we take a picture of all of us in the same room and tweet it out at the same time, and then everyone goes dark? Yes! If you go, guys, it's there. Look at February, the end of February, the very beginning of March,
Sunday night of First Squared.
Sunday night of First Squared. There is at least 200 to 300 chain of all the conventions memeing at each other. And then sending out a message with a bunch of people, you fucking cocks, what the hell? Like, yep, we've ruined their day. Cheers.
The following day, several of those people got locked out of those Twitter accounts.
That's right.
Giza got locked out of Anthrocon because Kage woke up. And got locked out of Morphicon and Anthrohio because of what he did with Morphicon. Fur was in the room and we tried to take the phone away and then he just logged in elsewhere and kept going. People tried to wrestle Pantez for IFC, but then, more cider happened and people forgot?
You do not wrestle Pantez. Don't forget. I love you, Final Lord. Like, you do not.
Hey, Gert.
You would have the metabolism I do, dude.
I like that more than you.
Valid point.
I don't know, he's skinnier than you. It would stand to reason he's got it better.
Okay, don't make us fight on stage. There's no video camera. There's only audio. You lose the effect of him falling on me.
No.
That is no.
Everyone else loses the effect. We're fine.
This is how fat guys fight. It's like, you have insulted my honor. We win, and then we have pancakes.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to introduce a 4th panelist to this table right now. This gentleman has performed on stage with us just a few times, but it is my honor and privilege, and it's going to be really fun because he has no idea about doing this. Buddy, get the fuck up here! The Comedy Buddy!
Hi, everybody. Him join us on that very crowded and warm Who's Line room last night.
Yeah. It was sweaty and smelly and so con.
Oh, we know you're
So hold on, hold. So
con.
We need scented candles. Con scented candles. 1% of con scented candles.
How about we go?
Shade, sweat, Sunday elevator.
Motor City that one year, Thursday.
Identity crisis?
I don't know what suit to wear.
Okay, would that just be a really fancy question mark and like Laura Day Shepherd? Like,
It would.
confusion. Why FurCon?
It would, and the candle, it would be one of those 3 candles that have 3 different wicks, and you just have to struggle about which one you want to light.
Dude, I just take a blowtorch and I was like, you're not the boss of me!
You don't define me!
You're dead now! You're not good for sex! Wax! Guys, do not use the giant candles for wax play, seriously. It's fun for like small, if you bring in a candle like this, like untie me now, it's like, that's not the safe word. Like, okay, fine, marry me. Oh, you said it. The punchline to that joke was, the safe word is marry me.
Thank you, teacher.
I feel like I can hear somebody over here. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Speaking
Who here?
of,
Oh, sorry. Go
no,
ahead.
no, I mean you're the host.
No, fuck you. You speak now.
Okay, I was just gonna say I hate sports as well,
Excellent.
and I'm not even gay. I just hate sports. I know.
Hold on, hold on.
Either you like sports or gay.
No, hold on. Do you know what some guy did to your hair?
I'm an anime character.
What character is that? Gaylord?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Pause. Stand. You are a confusing man.
I am a straight.
Hang on, let me straighten this out.
All right, go right ahead.
There's no history about this.
Guys, there's a difference between R-rated and whatever that was.
That was X. That was
For
definitely.
fun.
And you know what we call that? Animal Planet. There wasn't actually a punchline there. That'd be funny. I should say that. Hey, Brain, you're drunk. Fuck you. Say it.
What the fuck did I just see out there?
It was the ghost.
It's a dragon.
It's
Oh, I thought he was wheeling in booze. I got prematurely excited.
That happened often.
It's a rock and roll dragon. Yeah! Guys, who was there for Anthrocon tonight? Who saw some of that? Who saw the rock and roll dragon set? Yeah, let's get a head banging. I'm a
No,
kid.
oh
Yeah.
my god!
roll and or rock this is.
Roll and or rock.
Oh, you were moving the fingers like it reminded me of Yoda's ears.
Roll and or rock. I am totally using that. I want to hear some Yoda impersonation. Shout him out. Was that Yoda masturbating?
No, because if you follow,
Shall be taken.
Oh my god, he would use the Force.
if you follow the prequels, young one you are.
What's wrong with this one?
Wait, oh my god, are midichlorians an STD?
100%.
I mean, they did kill the prequels. Guys, we all know there were only a few Star Wars movies, and most of them were the fight scenes from the prequels, the 3 originals, and then fucking Rogue One. Holy shit.
I like Rogue One.
Oh, yes, I will definitely say Rogue One is
Hey,
dope.
do us though. That's Roy.
Who here knows who here saw Rogue One? Who here knows who the voice of the droid was?
Yes.
Yes.
If you're Firefly fans, the voice of the droid was Wash.
That guy, like seriously, I watched him on Firefly, absolutely loved him, and all of a sudden I started seeing him pop up in all these movies, and Xander was the one who broke my brain because we had just watched Wreck-It Ralph. And I love Wreck-It Ralph.
It's the best fucking movie.
It's such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, Wreck-It Ralph is amazing. Tudyk, the pilot from Firefly, is the villain in Wreck-It Ralph. Woo! I can't do the voice of the
Jumped in, yes! Fucking King
Candy, yes! King Candy is Waltz from Firefly. Yeah, I'm gonna do a crazy Marvin too. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the candy and try to kill this 8-bit girl. Yeah, that's fucking him.
Fun fact, he's also standing there in Godfall.
Hold on, what was that?
You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses.
Oh my god! Dude! Yes! Yeah, that's fucking Waltz. And he's what?
Steve the Pirate in Dodgeball.
Yes, actually, yeah. Yeah, he was the greatest thing ever.
He was the kid in Zootopia.
Who was he? Yeah, he was the Weasel in Zootopia, which made me super happy. Duke Weaselton.
If you want to see a psychedelic
Wesselton.
performance of his,
Wesselton.
go watch
Wesselton, thank you. Wesselton, you're right. Was it?
Yeah, there's a weird reference.
I'm sorry, I'm not into my fucking Disney thing. They're just Disney, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I just watched Zootopia the other night, so I remember that particular moment.
Fuck everything.
Okay, the one thing I love about Zootopia is the fact that in universe, Glozell, that fucking
love it.
I just love that apparently as a pop star, she gets to welcome everyone to the city? What the fuck is the logic there? The mayor was like, hey, Glozell, you want to, she's like, I'm Glozell, welcome to Zootopia. Could you do it again? I'm Glozell, welcome to Zootopia.
You know what? Because if you aim a car at her, she freezes. That's what I was missing from Zootopia. By the way, I fucking love Zootopia, but I wanted to see more like crazy animal characteristics in that movie. And I was just like, in the sequels, can you have lemmings and make the movie really dark?
There's one thing in Zootopia that I gripe about. Where are the apes? Where are the primates?
Where are the primates in Zootopia?
It was a PG movie, and they masturbate way too much.
Yeah.
This is the jungle quarter. This is the snow quarter. That's where the rape happens. Don't go
Hey, gorillas don't masturbate all the time.
Everything the light touches, except District 7.
That'd be great. Oh my God, can they combine Zootopia and District 9?
Oh.
Like, no, that'd be great. The next movie, they're just like, oh, you guys were bitching because we didn't have any fish in there? Fuck you, aliens. There you go.
Fucking prawns.
Fucking prawns.
No, fucking prawns.
And then you just see a fish, and there's your fucking fish assholes. That would have been great though. Could you imagine the movie if they had fish? They'd either have to come up with like a weird thing where they had the water on their head. They're like, that's the aquarium section over there. There's a bunch of fucking furries just floating at the top of it. Like, yeah, you shouldn't vacation there.
They only showed a few of the ones that they said.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I can't wait to see the sequels because they get to go to other ones. We get to see really weird animals. What about dinosaurs? When do I get dinosaurs?
It's already reptiles.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
T-Rex Bowser talk.
What?
Should Bowser talk?
Bowser has talk.
Yeah, they go totally off the rails. Like, fine, animals, cartoon characters, video games, just throw them all in. The furries are demanding it. They invited one of us to just do it.
I actually had a very long discussion after Zootopia, probably way too long, about how the entire world of Zootopia, the equivalent Midwest, is most likely a bunch of like factories where cows go to work as blue-collar cows just selling milk. So like you have entire, and then they're outsourcing the milk to like fucking not China.
Wait.
The Orient.
Do they like take breaks and go like, oh, I gotta take this call. Can you tug on this a second?
Yeah. Like one step in the line, like there would be like a Ford figure that created the line, except for it's like a fucking cow line, where they just have like their fucking udders, and it's just like this horrible like dismay. It's all dystopian and shit, and like small cities in the Midwest are like falling apart because fucking milk plants keep going down because like almond milk fucking shows up.
Zootopia 2, a deconstruction of city-states.
I would so see that opening night. That's amazing. Almond milk destroys Zootopia.
So would you call that one Zootopia 2 Animal Farm?
Well played, my friend. You get a cookie of arsenic. I'm so just, oh my God, guys. That's amazing.
Right? Speaking, actually, with Star I tend to, when I go to see a movie, I tend to get kicked out of the theater because I stay after too long because I'm talking to people about the movie that I just
Like,
watched.
boy, are friends or strangers?
Anyone who's willing to fucking listen.
Oh my God, were you that? Inception must have been a nightmare for everyone.
Oh my God. It was so fucking... No, that Actually, the blah noise that Inception invented, I've continually just called it the concept of a transformer losing a boner.
I will never be able to watch that movie again.
It is the best, just because they use it in fucking everything, because it just became a staple, especially in trailers. So you just sit there and watch a trailer, and it's like, this summer, blah, coming to a theater near you, blah, some bullshit, blah. And then you're just like, man, everyone in Optimus Prime's team is so fucking soft, and they're so sad.
Brought to you by Viagra. There's your product placement.
Perfect.
I totally just imagine the production assistant to that one. It's like, all right, let me hear the song. More bass. More bass. More bass! Fine, I'm gonna fart into a snare drum. That's it! Slow it down. Fart slower like my wife on their honeymoon. Now like our children when they were born.
And there's a clink clink because he sharts.
I want to see the audio direct for that one. Can we do that again? There was a little shard at the end.
Can somebody get the cleaner for the snare drum? It's full. Hi, Des.
So I was just telling someone they should come join us at the Dragget show. I said, we're in 319 at the DLCC, and they go, is that in the Westin? DLCC.
That person is going.
That's okay, neither did we.
Where am I?
This is how they just
Last night he was driven here.
I actually, obviously, you know, I get busy at these cons, so I kind of rely on a lot of you guys. So I'll find one of you in the hallway and like, oh, I know you. You've hugged me before. Hey, where am I supposed to be? and you guys always answer, which is why I fucking love you. But somebody's response to me today, oh, you're in the room whose line should have been in. Damn, that was catty and informative.
All right, so let's talk about this chicken.
What about it?
Did you guys see the chicken on stage at Anthrocon tonight? Or the rooster?
Yes.
It was floofy.
I pet it. I touched a cock for the first time.
Squeaker's gone.
No, he never had a squeaker. He's a strong but silent type. You must know, this is my partner, Taco Taco. We do an amazing rendition of who came first, the chicken or the egg.
That is a terrible joke.
Oh, no.
What, you don't like having
Yes,
Costello?
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Dude, your humor is foul.
That was a poultry attempt at humor.
Careful, guys, the audience is getting flighty.
But hey, you got everybody clubbed up now.
here.
I'm gonna just let you guys finish off the show. Keep going.
Hard, I'd rather have one that's over easy.
Guys,
I think we're kind of starting to scramble here.
Keep going. This is
I've actually had people come to me and the Dragget show, I mean, we've been around for a few years now. This panel shows up at random conventions, and every once in a while we get somebody new who shows up at the panel. Kage has sat in on a Dragget show. We've had a lot of people that I've gotten to know over the years in the fandom sitting on a Dragget show, and they always say the same thing. What did you give your audience? Like, do they have to be high to go in there? Because holy shit, dude. It's not even audience participation. They just go to town. Like, they are always so impressed with the bullshit you guys come up with. And then they come to the panel, MST3K.
Oh, yeah.
Also known as Des?
Mystery science.
I found out why. First grade.
Oh yeah, they actually, because of things that have happened in the fandom recently, we always have to be careful about copyright law. And a director of programming at college is like, I don't know if I want to actually call a panel MST3K. Is there anything we can change the name to? And I'm just laughing. Oh, this is going to be so descriptive. Just call it mistake. He's like, oh, is that really descriptive enough? Yes. Let me tell you a story. And then I just send him the link to my YouTube video. So I keep checking the time because I know that right after this, in this room, we will be doing open mic. So guys, if you would like to join us for open mic, obviously just stay in the room. We're going to move these tables and switch right over. We've got an hour. We're going to go over.
We've got an hour and a half.
What?
For open mic?
Open mic.
They hate me. I just want to go to bed.
That means you're in control of both. We can let this run long.
No, we did not jip them on.
I know.
They had me wake up this morning at 9 a.m. to do tryouts for the variety show. And myself and him walked in there. It's 9 a.m. We've been drinking since 6 a.m. He's walking there. Just start singing at us! I'm sure it's awesome! Rock and roll dragging and so it's like, everything is, I was like, okay, quiet down, quick, you're in. Just stop. Oh God. Some woman goes up there, it's like, you're in, God damn it! God. Like, you can't just take everyone like that, just tell them to shut their in.
No, and then AV wanted to twist the knife in us. They're like, all right, we're going to test the light show.
Oh my God.
And they, honest to God, started strobing red and white.
I was there. I can confirm.
Yes, they tried to kill us. It didn't work. We're running the Dragget show. Hi, Des. How's your Anthrocon?
I'm pretty good. Well, freaking amazing because I got to open for you on main stage. I thought, shit.
Friend, you earned it.
But at some point, I need the key to that green room because my glasses, my shirt, my tie, and my con badge are all in there.
Wait, that's what those were?
Yeah.
Oh, we threw those out.
We had to throw them out because of where they went.
Oh.
Like, I don't
Pepper
want
Coyote was back there.
Oh god.
Did you ever stolen again?
I don't want to have to go to con-ups and go, yeah, I'm looking for a con badge and a pair of glasses and a shirt and a tie and...
Where did you fuck who?
Let me tell you a story.
Oh, hold on. It was in the green room with Pepper Coyote and the candlestick.
You know, you haven't had good sex until you have Charlie Adler narrating it.
That man.
Ooh!
Kage introduced me to Mr. Adler. And this is how Kage introduced me. Mr. Adler, this gentleman will be in charge of getting you fucked up this weekend. And I was standing there and he goes, oh, and I pulled out flask number 1. He goes, oh, and I pulled out flask number 2. He went, oh. I pulled out flask number 3 and in the cow and chicken voice, oh my God! You should see a doctor. So I sat there drinking with him, and here's a cool piece of trivia about voice actors. The drunker you get them, the more they lean towards one voice that is definitely not their own. Nor any of the characters, because apparently all of them have a voice that they're not allowed to use, and it's kind of slurry and a little bit queer. It was like a mix between cow and chicken and Hitler.
Oh!
I liked it.
Oh my God, actually, I went to a convention, I mentioned this before, but I've gone to a convention that was called Canterlot Gardens, and it was a brony convention that like maybe 3 people went to. Well, a lot of people went to it, but it was so early on in like anything brony related that nobody knew what the fuck they were doing, so they invited Andrew WK and Tara Strong and a bunch of... Tara Strong and John DiMaggio and like, yeah, like Ray Delisle, just people that have nothing to do with the show were there. Just like, and we were all hanging out having a fucking party. Well, I
need to be a brony, fuck this.
This convention was so bad that they just never brought it, they never ever like got allowed to do it again. They just got completely shut down. The cops were called 3 separate times. There was a knife fight, a taser room. What? It was insane.
What?
There was a taser room and a taser bro. There were 2 separate taser things.
You're not talking about DashCon, are you?
Not at all. No joke. Taser room was just these bros, literal bro knees. And they were all, and one guy was actually so concerned about whether his collar was popped, I thought he was doing a bit, but he wasn't. It was insane.
This is where you start culling the population, by the way.
So they're like, hey man, hey man, are you over 21? And you're like, yeah. You don't have to show a card. It's just like, you over 21? Yeah. And they'd mark your hand with your favorite cutie mark. And you're like, what's your favorite pony? And you're like, Berry Punch. He's like, I don't know what that is. I'm doing Pinkie Pie Control. So we get in there. They have a bartender in their room. Because you go up to him, like, hey, what do you want? And he's like, what do you want? Just tell me your favorite pony and I'll mix some shit and it'll be a drink. And we're all like, and you're just like, why are you here? And he's like, I lost a bet. We're getting a little bit farther in. You walk into this room, it's a hotel room. The bathroom's right next to the door. So I look into the bathroom and there is, shit you not, the bathtub is filled with jungle juice. Just straight up ladle in the goddamn basement party jungle juice.
Is there shots of insulin in the ice bucket?
So we walked past that beautiful fiasco to the leaders of this thing, and I'm with my friend who's only 18 at the time.
Oh God.
Nothing.
You have lost something that I'm returning to you.
Alkali,
Yes?
what have I said to you about keeping your drinking under control?
Dave, I can honestly tell you this is only half of them. This is the Doorside Easter egg hunt. Guys, Doorside game, an unbelievable. Also, now that we're at this point of the story, I just want to make sure everyone, are we all going to go to a BronyCon now? Because I totally want to. You had me at bathtub booze.
Fun fact, there's actually a closed group on Facebook that I joined ages ago that was I survived Canterlot Gardens, and you have to have some form of proof that you were there to be in the group.
Is it diabetes?
So what ends up happening, we go past this room, I'm with my friend, he's 18, he's the designated Dave, we're all having a good time.
Designated Dave? What the fuck is that?
He's underage, designated driver. Yeah.
Are you allowed to drive when you're 18?
Yeah.
What?
We let you fuckers drive at 18?
Yeah. 16, Alkali.
Alkali, you can drive at 16.
I'm never getting on the road again.
Yeah, because we really get better with age.
Never mind, I'm never getting on the sidewalk again.
That Grand Theft Auto.
So,
Chicago's
to your
getting
dismay, this 18-year-old's supposed to be the one getting us home at night.
How'd he do?
Oh my god. So what ends up happening is they're all like, hey bro, you ever done a white lightning shot? And we're like, I don't know, what's a white lightning shot? He's like, it's where we give you a shot of Everclear and then tase you.
Oh my god, I want to go to a Brody. Also, guys, next year's Alcohol Anonymous panel, oh my god, that's wrong.
Libation appreciation.
Next year's libation appreciation panel is going to get dark. And we need batteries.
So I talked to this guy, and he's like, yeah, sure. So I do a shot. It's a great time. He tases you. He's like, where do you want it? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, let's do the neck. And I fucking wild. He goes,
I'm just imagining this guy. You want a shot? Yeah. Bam. Bam. Fuck y'all. And everyone's like, I'll take a shot.
So my 18 18-year-old buddy goes, and they're all like, he's like, I'll do one, and they sit down, and they're all like, dude, and they're all about to take pictures, they're like, dude, no pictures, like, oh, come on, pussy, and he's like, dude, I'm under 18, they're like, oh, yeah, but then still what the fuck? Here's the best part about this, I wind up leaving with the, Austrian bronies that came from Austria, and
What have we been missing?
to be fair, this convention was just amazing. It was an anomaly.
I am totally imagining the con chairman of that con with just a fucking IV of crack right in his Yeah, this is how you run a con. Yeah, put tequila in there too.
Furries, you do not need to step up your game. Oh my God, you do not need to step up your
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that.
I go to their room. I wound up hanging out with them for a little bit. I'm like, what do you do? He's like, I make bombs. And I'm like, what?
You would tell him the war was over?
I was so confused. So then I'm with his roommates, and he goes, yeah, and I make targets for him. Because he's an architect in fucking Austria. No, he just builds buildings and then blows them up. But anyways,
It's Austria. Accept it and move on. Get down. Get down again.
so I wind up leaving that room after a while, and I meet up with some really nice Canadians. Yeah. So we go into their room and we're watching Community and talking about pony shit and having a good time. And then he's like, hey, do you know any room parties? And I was like, I know one. So they're like, let's check it out. So I take these Canadians down to Taser Room. At this point, Taser Room has calmed down significantly, and the herd has been thinned.
We'll do that.
We go into the room, and I see some schmuck passed out in the jungle juice.
To survive the taser room, you have to have a lot of resistance.
That was bad.
Oh my God.
So
Can this be a con theme for Bad Idea Con? We're just gonna have Taser.
So luckily, I make sure that his head's over the edge, but there's a pool of vomit right next to it. I'm like, well, I'm glad he's got his shit figured out. So we go past that, and there are two, what I can only describe as humans. I don't know if they're male, female, or somewhere in between. But they are on the couch, just kind of coalescing in an handball.
Describe them as coagulated.
I didn't know what was going on. And the bartender is so shit-faced on his own shit because he's just got a fifth in his hand and a shot glass, and he's like, I don't even need this, and throws it at the wall, breaks it.
Please tell me he tased himself.
That would be all like, yeah, dude. What have I been doing?
And he's just drinking. He's like, the bar's closed, fucker. And I'm like, John. So he hated himself so much. So, and then I see it. Our two hosts of this wonderful party, shirtless. Now, they weren't gay. They made that very clear by many conversations about slamming some mad puss.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
But what I can only describe as a homoerotic sight, I see two of the broest bros, shirtless, pants half on, just drunkenly tasering each other. Just on the bed, rolling around, tasing each other. Oh, dude, oh, that hurt bad. Oh, dude, got me. Oh, fuck you, man, what the hell? Oh,
good.
It's electrifying.
So I turn to all of this glory, and I look over to my Canadian friends that I just made, and I go, so this is your first time in America, right? And they were like, yeah. Like, how do you like it? It's shocking. Still big.
Guys, give the buddy a round of applause. I have Coke stories that aren't as fucked up as that. Like, legitimately, dude, that story needs to be told on stage.
I love that story.
I am going to see what I can do, because that is one fuck of a story.
It's amazing, and it's not even not a fight.
Guys, we're going to switch this panel over to open mic. Before we go, I just want to say goodbye to our panelists. Guys, this is the Comedy Rabbit. Give them a huge round of applause. Something to plug. That was a lead-in. Yeah. Go ahead.
If you like my shit, there's just nothing like it. But you can watch me. You can watch me comedically review cartoons and things like that on YouTube, as well as see my short films and variety of other things.
I totally thought you. And on XTube, I have a channel.
Those tasers.
Oh, your taser guy 69.
Yeah, you got it.
Guys, a favorite of the show. Let's give it up for Panda. Our good friend Draggor. And guys, one more for him. He wanted to be here, but he couldn't. Xander, we made sure all this got here. Xander's been texting me all night and said if I was late to my own panel, I wasn't getting laid for a month. So guys, to the Chippy Master, Xander the Blue. My name is Alkali. This has been the Dragget Show. Follow us on Twitter. Find us on Telegram. Listen to our show, but don't listen to it while driving. It apparently causes accidents. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.